The reporting any some more income. Abim so papa nya asem ketwa. Na income the first half analysis metie no ka kire say ono coach no onim de coach ni ye ne be hye. O say born here we ni coach and man we ni ye coach ni man we no experienced coach. The reporting say that system we ni de ye de kosia England be hye ye 4. The reporting say the system we ekosia England for no betumi ahye 4. I just say coach this is an approach e wo game nim na bibia tumi eye kama ne no e na wo kire say akoda ne din e de kalibile nchi no sa akoda no onyusu mobile phone asem na ye me nwanwo anu no wo kire say akoda ne din de Yirekyi akoda Yirekyi nyusu mobile phone na se we nya nwanwa ajimensem na obo Yirekyi abaso na okase tama Yirekyi nya yellow card ne yam hye no because e do ba akora na okọ hard we be an tackles ne hard and also said we see e ball ne sa na akọ no gila no awobo or run wo game no sa or run sa e do run ya okọ goal de ma Ghana. Tim no say do wakam umamo fa ne kwan no mra me nche yenum say do so ayin yedu e yo mo dia no akoda na ba be ka ho bi abeka tim ni enya asem ketu akra my feeling the brutal enye easy eti enjoy Kwame Jumo as a host on GTV and then Derek Boateng World Cup and wako Derek wako miensa 206 2010 2014 yes wako miensa and Samo income then Samo income ko premier 2010 2014 and income and so they call World Cup. Enjoy home.
The coach has done really well because this is very important for us to win at all costs. I told you that staying at the back to watch them to play is very important. I knew that second half we are going to attack them. And the boys have done, they have shown character. This is character that they have shown on the pitch. And I just want to tell them that they have done well. They should put this win aside and let's think about the second game.
Quite good for us because, like I said, we didn't sit back like the first.
Okay, so we're getting signal.
It was really good for us because we didn't sit back and wait for them. We open up, we press them. So when we pressed them, they started playing long balls and we started attacking more. So I feel like it was really, really good second half. We have to win. We have to get the 3 points, which is really, really important. So in this tournament, if you don't concede, you have to make sure that you can score, and which we did right now. I'm really, really happy right now. The team played very well in the second half. I like how they played. So I think like we have to focus the next game and see what we can get out of it, and we have to try and get a point in the rest of the 2 games that are left.
I think it's going to be a massive game, to be honest. It's going to be massive because we have to approach the game in different manner. The first game, how we approach it, I don't think it will be the same against England because every game how you have to approach the game, and that is why I love this game. I was saying earlier on that we have to make sure we don't concede. If we don't concede, I know what will happen. That is what the result we have gotten now. So against England, it's going to be more aggressive because we anytime we meet England is aggressive. You know, they would like to play long ball and we would love to keep the ball as well. They will not allow us to keep the ball. They will press. They will do everything. But if you use the same mentality, this character that we showed tonight, why not? We can do something against England as well.
Derek, I know we love the maths, so knowing very well that we will still finish third and get to qualify for the next stage of the competition,
what would score goals? But at the same time, we also don't forget that Thomas Partey will be back. and we need him. We really need Thomas Partey in the game, because you can see in our midfield we don't have a leader who can control the game, who can slow the game down, who can move the ball forward for us. So I feel like it's going to be very good for us on our advantage that Thomas Partey will come back and come and help the team, because we really need him. England is a tough team, we all know. I quite remember when we played against them at Wembley. It was a different game. Even it's tough. So I feel like we have to be ready. We have to go back, watch the clips, check the mistakes that we did, correct all the mistakes, and come back. Because against England, we can't play like this. If we play like this, like the way we play against Panama, England can give us like 3 or 4 goals. But they are going to press us. They are going to punish us. So I feel like the team have to be ready. It's good to win today, which is really important. And we have to look forward and get at least 1 point from those 2 games and go through to the next stage.
If there were any concerns about the level of inexperience on the part of a number of our players who are playing at the World Cup for the very first time, it's very clear to see that we have gotten past that hurdle. For these players, the very young ones who got the opportunity to play, what would be the temperaments that they go into that England game with?
For me, like I said earlier, England is going to be a different ball game. They have a lot of experienced players who play in the big clubs, playing regularly. They have a lot of players as well playing the national team. I reckon this is the 3rd World Cup, right? Rashford, they have a lot of top players. So I feel like we just have to be very disciplined, very organized. Playing against England is not an easy game, because they are going to press you. They are going to force you.
Story. How has he gotten here?
Yeah, it's amazing. For me, I think football is hard work. Because this kid put in so many hard work in his game. Like we said, he's coming from Right to Dream Football Academy. I watched him when he was young, training. And even recently, I went to Denmark. I was with him, with Michael Essien, and he was looking forward, to this tournament. He has been training really hard. He's a guy who is really determined. He's still living in the campus in Denmark. He doesn't want to move. All the boys that he came with, they left to an apartment, and he doesn't want to leave. He said he wants to be close to everything, to concentrate, to train well, to focus. So he's a kid that he doesn't even have mobile phone. So it tells you the kind of concentration he has, the kind of passion he has, and hard work that he put in his game. And you see it today. You see it. He's everywhere on the field. He's running a lot. That's his game. In Nottingham, he's doing the same thing. He's the guy who has so much in it. But I was scared when he got the yellow card in the first time. But sometimes in training, yes, he can go hard. He really can go hard. So I'm happy the way he managed himself, stay in the game, because we need him. He's doing so many runs. If you can see how he scored, look the run from the middle. How he passed everyone. He's the one who passed the ball to Asante and make that run and score that goal.
When a team gets a result like this, it's very fair to say that the plaudits will be with the players. But what would you make of how Carlos Queiroz approached the second half? It looked like in the first half we were pretty defensive in our setup, but in the second half we introduced 1 or 2 very offensive players, and that appeared to have changed the complexion of the game.
I'm being honest with you. It's the coach who won the game for us.
No.
Let me be honest here. Listen, this coach has a proper game plan. The first half, look at how he played more like compact. Because he knew that at the end of the day he would score. He bring fresh legs, and what happened? So you need to say coaches, he has experience when you talk about World Cup. You understand? So I will give credit to him. And
you disagree? I disagree.
Why?
Because if we play against England like this in the first half,
no,
they can give us like 4-0.
But we are not going to be playing like this against England.
But how do you know we are not going to play like this? Look at how Panama play.
This coach has
No.
He has different approach. If you watch the first training game he played against Wales, first half, it's the same thing like this.
But in that game against Wales, you could have considered 3 or 4 or 5 in the first half.
That is what I'm saying. That first half he was playing more defensive. Second half he brought fresh legs, and we did well to score. This time around, he also saw that the boys, some of them are tired. Let me bring 1 or 2. He changed. Even when he was changing Nyama, I was even talking why Nyama out. You understand? So I think that again, England, to be honest, is going to be different. You approach the way we want. Trust me.
I disagree. I disagree with you. Because I feel like look, we play against Panama. Like I told you, anytime you play against a team that can keep the ball, you don't have to allow them to keep the ball. Because when you do the